56 years ago, someone asked women what attracts them in a man, and here is what they replied. I want everyone to know that the reporter most likely had a hard time choosing the most attractive women for this video. Now let's watch.
For in a man physically.
Well, I like a man to be bigger than me and to have a strong character. Somebody who has a stronger character than I have.
Bigger like the Triple X guy or someone else.
To be a man with great big muscles and great big thighs.
Ah, okay, so no muscles.
No, I don't like a man who's too preoccupied with his own masculinity.
What about skinny fellas?
Skinny fellas are okay, depending on their character.
And we all know the character. We all know what she means.
Well, I'm very attracted to men who are able to sing and play music, interested in music and singing.
Do they have to be physically big men?
Oh, no, not necessarily. No, I like the people who are slim and trim.
Slim and trim. That woman, I hope these women are not lying, but slim and trim and has interest in music. Easy.
Look for in a man when you want to find him attractive?
Well, I like a well-proportioned man.
A well-proportioned. The pockets must be fat, but the body slim.
In height and not too lean and not too fat.
Does he have to be a fellow with a lot of muscle?
Oh no, I find those muscular men rather revolting to look at. You know, these fellows all muscles, no.
What do you look at?
These women will have very hard time finding the perfect man in the times we live in, with all of those buff guys everywhere, like the Liver King.
For then in a man.
Well, Carl, I don't go out with a specific idea in mind, but I do find that I think certain people are attractive, and they're usually fairly slim and athletic type people, but they're not enormous, big, sort of Apollo type specimens of humanity, which I find rather disgusting looking.
Why do you find this so?
Well, the problem if you go to an Apollo place and start doing bodybuilding and so on is that you will get overweight, or you will get so developed that you look rather like what you might expect to find in a zoo, for example. I like him to be tall.
So these people, these women are probably found next to the psychiatry ward, and they believe that if you go to the gym, you're gonna turn out to be like Arnold or any Mr. Olympia that there ever existed. But in general, women back then liked people that are slim and trim, which I prefer, although anyway.
Taller than me, not too heavy.
What about muscles?
No, muscles
Nah.
put me off too much, you know? Certainly
No.
a man, okay.
You
What
don't need
physical
muscles
attributes?
when you have money, right? Why no one is speaking about money back then, and now the girls, when they find you, and younger girls, but even women that are in a little bit older age that are searching for the perfect relationship, they always ask, so what is your occupation? What is your salary, of course? What kind of car do you drive? Of course, not all women are like this, but mostly what we see, sadly, on the internet and on the streets are like this.
Do you admire in a man?
Well, personally, I don't really go for the physical point of view at all. I would prefer personality. But I would prefer a man to be, well, anything from 5'10" to 6 foot, not very muscular.
Foot? How do you measure foot? Like this? 5 of these? 10? Was it clean?
Which I think most Irish men are very brawny and, you know, ugly looking. But I prefer him to, if he had large bone structure, to be just fairly well covered.
Well, when I first see a man, first of all, I like to see what kind of personality he has. His physical attraction isn't that much to me.
But there must be some sort of physical build that you prefer to another
yes,
sort of physical.
medium height, not too fat, not too well built, not too muscly.
Well, a tall, very, very, well, broad man, I would say.
There seems something to be wrong with all of these women. Who managed to dig so many women that like your personality? not your physical appearance. You have to admire the times that people were living back then, where people would love you and like you because of your beautiful personality.
He has to be taller than you.
Yeah, oh, good bit taller.
Does he have to be athletic?
Nah,
No, not really.
not at all.
Well, I like sort of a man's man, you know, I don't like anybody very, very vain.
Well, I don't like them too fat or muscular. I think it looks a bit vulgar and overfed. I like them thin and sort of well built, not too small.
What about fat and fit? I really don't know, guys. What do you guys think about this video? Please let me know in the comment section, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.